Hey everybody, it's Ruben Lowing. Saturday morning here in McAllen, Texas. This is amazing how understanding compounds. It's amazing. All right, so I've been thinking about how when I put out the email through my campaign manager, just I just put in there looking for travel partners, and I put in the link to the Super Trip video. I got more responses than anything else I've ever done. Okay, and so that told me a lot. Okay, it's what you're talking about. Um, you got to talk about what gets people excited. Okay, now just a huge amount of people like to travel. Okay, and so that's you can hit that there, right? Majority of people, when you ask them, if I gave you, um, well, if you were financially independent, what would you do? Where would you go? What you know what would you do? And most of them say travel. Isn't that interesting? Now, what's different when you ask somebody, if I had $1 million and if I could give you $1 million today, but you had to spend it today, or go to your worst enemy, what would you buy? And a lot of people have no clue. They're going to say general things: buy land, invest, but they're not going to be specific. Okay, so when you find somebody who's specific, you got somebody to work with right there. Okay, now this is just amazing. I've gotten 24% of the people that I sent that email to opened it up. That's a high percentage. All right, so I'm going to follow that rule. If somebody hears about your business or sees your business, or they've got 7 times a positive um, inclination toward your business, they'll do business with you. Okay, so I'm going to be the 2 things I'm thinking about, right? Is I got to work on a little bit, because I penciled it out. It would take 8 months to make $1 million in our business. If you had a license, just your life and health license, and you did like 1,800 points or 2,000 points target, 2,000 points per customer. All right, and it was only, so you got 3, and those 3 did 2,000 points. Okay, and then they each got 3, and those got 2,000 points next month. Not the 3 the original, just the 3 each of their 3 new ones, right? And then each of their 3 new ones did average of 2,000 points. After 8 months, you are a millionaire. The way it works out. So if it's not going to work out just like that, okay, you're going to have some people that are, I did it one time, I'm going to do it again. I did it one time, and then I keep doing it every month. There's some people who aren't going to do nothing, right? There's some people that aren't going to do anything for a while, then they're going to start doing something. So, just looking at those numbers, if you think it's just 1 in 10 that you ask to join, and then 1 in 10 of them actually do something, right? Then so you contact 100 people in a month. That's not a big deal. That's like 3 a day, right? And so that's not a problem. Okay, you'll get there. Okay, and so how to qualify? How would you qualify for the Spain and Portugal's trip? 30,000 points. That's I did 66,000 points in 4 days. right? My most recent client, that was 8,400 points, right? That's like, how many of those you get? Get 3 or 4 of those, you're there. What's up with that? Okay, so it's not as hard as what our mind makes it seem to be. Okay, we prejudge, we think, we get a little voice in our head, right? Somebody in our past told us that we were, we weren't credible, or that we got too much baggage or whatever, right? And that's all garbage. That's all garbage. When Bernadette goes through the introduction and the in the Saving Your Future book, all right, that's telling, okay? And here's what I'm going to show you, okay? The get in the PowerPoint of the Saving Your Future book, all right? The okay, in the Saving Your Future book, I hate it when it does this. It talks about the statistics, right? And what that's meant to do is give you an idea of how many people out there need help. Do you think they would, do you think they'd be interested in financial literacy? That's probably a good, sure thing that they would. Okay, so that's, so when you're like, people are worried about, like, oh, they're worried about talking to people. The majority of people around them are wanting this information. It's like people afraid to talk to people about Jesus. Majority of people in this country are Christian, but we just don't know we don't know who each other are. What's up with that? But it's the same thing. Okay, you don't know until you talk to each other. You got to communicate. All right, I think that's it. Have a great day.